Cal Poly student. You seem a bit lost. Are you looking for a fun way to spend some time outdoors? Maybe you would enjoy some backpacking. Well, you're in luck because I know a thing or two about how to plan a backpacking trip. And with Memorial Day weekend coming up, we have a 3-day weekend to do it. So follow me. Here are some things you should consider before going backpacking. Where you are going, what to bring on your trip, and how to pack all of your gear into your backpack. First things first, we have to pick a good place to camp. There are plenty of close locations within a few hours of our campus. Big Sur is an hour and a half north of campus and has many great places to camp at. Also, be sure to check the weather of the location you choose to plan accordingly. If you're a beginner, Salmon Creek would be a good trail for you. It is only 4 to 6.5 miles long. Or, if you're a more experienced backpacker, the Pico Blanco hike may be more to your liking and is 8 to 10 miles long. Warning: be sure to educate yourselves on your location's hazards. Big Sur has things like poison oak, ticks, rattlesnakes, black bears, and mountain lions to look out for. Let's talk about what you will bring on your trip, starting with your clothes. It is important to pack light, so you really only need 2 different sets of clothing, one for warmer weather and one for colder weather. Whenever I am hiking, I wear my hiking boots and wool socks, because the wool socks will help prevent blisters and will also keep you warm in cool weather and cool in the heat. I'm wearing shorts and a lightweight t-shirt for my warmer weather outfit, along with a hat and sunglasses. The next outfit is a cooler weather outfit. I am wearing long pants, a long sleeve, and also a fleece jacket. On top of that, I'm also wearing a beanie. You may also want to pack a down jacket like this one to help keep you warm. In order to survive your backpacking weekend, you'll need to bring plenty of food. You can buy all of the necessary food items at Campus Market at Cal Poly. For our trip, we bought oatmeal for breakfast because it's easy to make and all you need to add is hot water from the stove. We also got bread, peanut butter, and honey to make sandwiches for lunch. We bought various snacks like pretzels, beef jerky, trail mix, and fruit like apples and bananas. For dinner, a good meal would be soup and easy mac, because all you need to do is add hot water and heat it up on the stove. When you're thinking about gear, the main items you need to bring are the backpack, tent, sleeping bag, stove, sleeping pad, and water filter. This equipment can be found at Poly Escapes on campus. It is located right next to the rec center. They have low prices for rentals, such as $16 for a backpack for one weekend. Here are some other important items you should bring. You will also need to know how to pack all of your equipment into the backpack. The first thing that you want to pack is a sleeping bag because it's the heaviest. If you have a down sleeping bag, it is important that you stuff it into the stuff bag the day that you leave, because it should not be compressed for more than 12 hours. Once you put the sleeping bag, after that goes in the tent. You want to pack the stove on top of that. And then on top you should have all of your main meals, along with your water filter and all of your water bottles. You should be hiking with about 3 liters of water. This is called the brain of the backpack. I always like to keep my snacks in here so that they are easily accessible, along with other items like chapstick and sunscreen. There are many different ways to attach a sleeping pad. One way that I like to do it is by unclipping the brain and then placing the pad underneath. You will want to reclip the brain and tighten it so that the pad is secure. Since your backpack may be heavy, it's important to put it on correctly. It is easiest to first lift the backpack onto your knee and then swing it over to your shoulder. Next is how to tighten the straps. You will first want to tighten the bottom strap around your hips. This should be fairly tight and you will want to feel most of the weight from the backpack in your hips. The upper strap around your chest should be fastened, but you shouldn't feel much weight in your chest. For the water filter, you first begin by screwing on the water filter onto the water bottle and securing it. Place the part of the water filter that has the spring on it into the dirty water, and then use the pump handle to filter the water through into your water bottle. For the stove, you will want to start by screwing on the gas canister to the main stove part. Then, you will lift up the metal tabs on the main stove so that you can place the circular part over and twist it into place. Push back down on the metal tabs to put them back into their original position. To turn the stove on, turn the black knob on the gas canister in the positive direction, which is counterclockwise. Push in the black button on the side of the stove. It will make a clicking sound. Continue to do that and slowly turn the gas in the positive direction and clicking the button on the side until a flame appears. You can make the flame bigger by continuing to turn it to the positive side, or smaller by going to the minus sign. To turn the stove off completely, turn the knob all the way to the minus side. Caution, do not light the stove outside near brush or leaves. It is best to clear an area and do it over a dirt patch. Let's review. We have given you suggestions for locations, told you what to bring on your trip, and how to pack all of your gear into your backpack. You look set and ready for your trip. Have fun!